We made it somehow.
We made it.
Holy smokes.
Oh, what a roller coaster. Week 1, week 2, they chose war over love.
Which is fine sometimes.
It is.
Not when it's your first 2 episodes.
No, I was sweaty.
I know.
Just behind the cameras, I was sweaty.
I have my deodorant in somebody's bag here. Got an extra pair.
I love it. Before we get started, I got a couple announcements I want to make. The big one tonight. We are doing some fundraising for Mark Dowdle's run and a charity that we are both a part of, Love Like Lori. This is a charity that is helping with high schoolers who have been touched by cancer. Our good friend, his mom passed away just over 2 years ago. And Mark has now been doing this run every October to do some fundraising for Love Like Lori. I've been handing out these little QR codes. If you had a chance to grab them next to the headphone stand. It's the Venmo tonight is Love Like Lori Legacy. The production company behind this entire event, the Backpocket, is doing a $1,000 match from all of the donations acquired tonight. So up to $1,000, my company, the people that you're seeing behind the scenes tonight, will be donating $1,000 to Love Like Lori. One additional thing I want to mention is the reason why we're doing this right now is Mark is doing a run starting Friday?
Saturday.
Starting Saturday in Springfield, Illinois. He is running from Springfield, Illinois to St. Paul, Minnesota over 9 days. 485 miles. He's got a crew with him every step of the way. And we will be promoting Love Like Lori. And Mark will be pushing himself in ways that I can't comprehend. So that I just wanted to make that announcement for tonight. Also, the 20% of proceeds from Avocadish will be going to Love Like Lori as well. So please hit up Avocadish and grab some food from them.
Yeah, and I'm up here on behalf of Love Like Lori and our foundation to say thank you to everybody tonight who donates. We've already raised over $10,000 in the weeks leading up to this run. So whatever happens tonight is going to go an extremely long way as I start running for 9 days straight. So
amazing. That's enough for me. I will pass it to Cade to get this show on the roll.
Let's do it.
Give it up for those guys. Mark, thanks for doing that. Thanks for running for everybody who doesn't run, including myself. I don't know if we have a ton of runners in the crowd, but man, that's awesome. Guys, make sure you do donate if you can. Obviously, if you're in a financial pinch, no problem. Find a way to donate. You guys in the Twitch chat, I know we could probably get a link out on the Instagram, but no problem there. We have a king tonight, guys. I know last week we had Queen. This week's a king. Where's our King's friend group at, by the way? Yeah. Come on, that was weak. What the hell was that? Yeah. Bring the volume up a little bit, guys. Like, it's King Carter. We have a cool guy tonight, and I want to bring him up right away. I think we want to learn a little bit about him, what we're dealing with tonight. So can we roll some music and bring King Carter out here? Carter, welcome. How are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. A little nervous, a little excited. I'm just excited that all my friends are out here tonight, so that's great. And I know I got a couple coworkers. Maybe my mom and dad are watching, and shout out to the Kweens tonight too. So super excited.
Right to it, Carter. We're kind of matching. I don't know if you got my text or not that I was wearing blue, but I definitely told you that. So it's kind of on you, buddy. Hey. Moving right into it, you are missing a Steve Lacy concert to be here tonight.
I am.
Am I hearing that right?
Yeah. The opportunity came up tonight to, maybe come find my queen for, tonight or the rest of my life. So, I thought that was a little bit better than the Steve Lacy. Everybody knows the song Bad Habits. So I don't know if this is a bad habit to come ditch the Steve Lacy concert for this, but, I think it's worth it so far.
Yeah, well, I definitely say so. I mean, that kind of goes to show that you're willing to be here and you wanted to be here. We had a phone call yesterday, and just the vibe I got from you was super laid back, easygoing guy, very calm and collected. One thing you mentioned to me is you were in Europe. You just got back from a trip, right?
Well, I was in Europe, in Italy specifically in January for study abroad, and this is one of my favorite outfits I wore out there, so I had to reuse it. But I just got back from Iceland actually with my parents for a little graduation present, so that was absolutely amazing. So I really enjoyed it.
Iceland has a lot of grass, and Greenland has a lot of ice, right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the whole joke out there, that they made the names a little bit different just to confuse people. But one thing a little bit funny, I like going on trips that are nature, and I like going to cities, and my sister likes going to the beaches. So my sister always likes saying that I like to go see natural parks and pollution, which I don't really think go hand in hand with each other. So I think it's kind of a little funny.
Fair enough. Yeah, I hear you there. Carter, a little bit about your background. You told me that you went to school for finance, as did I. From my understanding, you work in that industry now. Shed a little light on that.
Yeah, so I work for a company out of Eden Prairie. I do financial planning. Kind of growing up, I really, enjoyed the fact that, you could help people out with their money and, also advise them on it. So I work in the industry. I guess I'm a little bit of a finance bro, but at the same time, I really enjoy it. And, I want to help other people at the same time. So that's kind of my little side of finance.
Non-finance bros would not understand. It's just
they just wouldn't understand.
They wouldn't understand. Yeah. Outside of that, anything you want to bring up for any of the queens that they should know beforehand before coming on? I mean, I know you love finance, so we should probably let them know that, obviously. Well, outside of that, what do you have?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I'm interested in the fact that I grew up playing hockey and lacrosse, but I was also a band kid. So, I kind of got, a little of the jock side of me, but I have a little bit of the arts as well, too. But, besides that, I just kind of enjoy my life and enjoy spending time with family a lot. I mean, my grandma's my favorite person, so, I really, really enjoy that time with my grandparents and really enjoying that time with my family as well.
Thanks for watching, Mom and Dad. You hear that? Grandma's your favorite person. Thanks for having this guy on. Hey, I don't really have much more. I kind of want to get right into it. I want to see the dates and the queens that we have coming up for you. Before we break into commercial, I want to let you guys know, during these commercial breaks, I want you guys to keep one earphone on. We have some deals going on that you don't want to miss out on. So keep your headphone on, one ear, so you can talk to your friends, have fun, but listen in on those because you're not going to want to miss out on the deals we have this week. Other than that, I think we're going to cut to a commercial. We're going to be right back up with our first date.
Awesome.
You excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm excited to meet the queens. Let's go.
Guys, give it up for Carter. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. We are back. Yo, 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 yo. Can you hear me? Thumbs up. Everyone that was here last week, can you raise your hand? There's a few people, right? You probably heard me fuck up the contestants' names a couple times. Jack and Jake, very close. Not my fault. It was team's fault and other people's fault. I have everybody's name on a notes app. I triple-checked, and I'm not going to get them wrong tonight, I promise you. In any regard, I want to bring up our first contestant. You ready?
I'm very, very excited.
Yeah?
I'm ready to meet the first queen. Let's go.
How do you think he's going to do? Is he going to do okay? Friends, you think he's going to do good? Is this guy smooth? Does he have the Riz? Is he good? Okay,
hey, I'm getting a lot of thumbs up. I like that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
In any regard, we're going to bring up our first contestant. It's going to be Jack. Oh, sorry, it's Paulina, right? Oh. It's Paulina, the beautiful Paulina. She's going to be walking up right now. That's a banger. Good song. Good choice.
I thought so too.
Well, hey, the floor is yours now, huh?
I guess we'll get it started. First I need to know, what is Moose Man 16? Because I got that, Beth sent me that, and I was like, who? Why?
Okay, so I've had a lot of interesting nicknames growing up. I played hockey, so growing up my first nickname was Carter Sauce, and because I did like tartar sauce when I was like about 5 or 6 years old, but I kind of outgrew it and had a coach that called me Moose, and so Moose kind of stuck with me all throughout, elementary school, all the way to now. So I'm the Moose Man, as they'd call me, and my favorite number 16. So that's how it kind of stuck. So I don't know. Do you have any interesting nicknames at all, or?
I really just go by P. I hate all the other nicknames.
Hey, I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you. All right, I have one thing I need you to do. I want you to pick one of these cards.
Okay.
Again, these are the questions that I have laid out, but just pick a random one. All right. These are mine right here. So I just get to ask you these questions right here.
All right.
All right. So here's my first question for you, Paulina. Do you consider yourself a good cook?
Well, okay, so this depends, because I'm vegetarian. So that like really depends on what you're asking me to cook.
Well, I'm just asking, do you consider yourself a good cook?
If it's vegetarian, yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, here's the next part of the question.
Okay.
Mom says you're coming to Christmas. What are you cooking? What are you bringing? What do you think?
To Christmas.
Even if it's vegetarian, I
Right.
I got some people in my family that, probably should, start becoming vegetarian.
Right.
So,
Okay.
I'm showing up with candy canes, just a little FYI, candy canes.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. I think I'd do a little better than that. I would say like homemade mac and cheese is probably like my favorite thing. I'm not vegan.
okay, yeah,
Absolutely
good.
not.
But like no
Cheese.
bacon in the mac and cheese.
No,
So, yeah,
we
okay.
can't do that. We
Oh.
can't mix that in yet.
No, I like that. No, that's really good. That's really good. That's really good.
What are you bringing, Carter?
Well, for me personally, my one thing that I like to make that I think I'm good at making is pumpkin pie. I can
Okay.
make that for both Thanksgiving, Christmas. I can make that anytime, honestly. So if you're ever craving a pumpkin pie, you can always hit me up.
Okay. Good to
Paulina,
know.
I didn't like the shot you just threw at me, so I'm gonna get you right now.
What do you have to say?
I have a note here that
Oh, no.
Carter looks like your ex.
Whoa.
I
Must be a good-looking guy.
wasn't gonna say anything about it, but you said I'm gonna one up that. So what's
Okay.
the thing that was noted here was not sure if this is a good sign or bad sign. So tell us about it. Good luck.
Really put me on the spot here.
Well,
Okay. Yeah. I don't really know what to say about that.
So what? He's a,
do you have a type? I mean, like
I don't.
what's
I
your
wouldn't
type?
necessarily have a type, but the last person I dated, blonde hair, blue eyes, similar vibes. Just
vibes.
the hair is the same. I don't know.
Well, I was kind of getting chirped in the comments of the Instagram post, and they're calling me the short king. So I guess I don't know if 5'8" is that short. I mean
5'8". See, my thing, height's never been an issue for me. So
Thank
there
you,
we go.
Paulina.
And I
Thank
would
you.
say my ex was also 5'8".
Oh.
So there's
Oh,
the whole
shit.
thing.
Sounds like a good guy.
Yeah.
Maybe not to Paulina, but sounds like a good guy, I guess. All right, I got question number 2
Let's
for you.
hear it.
So if someone only saw your Netflix or your Spotify accounts,
Okay.
how would they picture you? Or how would they describe you?
Netflix and Spotify are really different.
Yeah, but
so
I mean,
which
like,
one are you asking for?
I'm asking for both. I mean, for me personally, like right now, for my Spotify, like they'd be like, oh, this guy likes a little bit of the indie music, but also kind of weird because
Right.
he likes his rap music. But
Okay.
right now, I just kind of finished a Jeffrey Dahmer series, so they'd be like, this guy's an indie serial killer guy. So
Okay. So my Spotify would be a lot of EDM
okay.
and also like a mixture of like Call Her Daddy. So you got a little bit of both.
Wow, interesting.
Let's party hardy.
Take it as you please. I don't know.
Please. I actually have never been to an EDM concert. I'm actually going to my first one,
Which
October
one?
20th. It's called the Wobbling at the Armory.
Okay.
So this is my first one going. I have a friend that's here actually that's been, telling me to go. He's my concert buddy, and
Okay.
he kind of pressured me to go in, and I'm excited to go. So
I think it should be a lot of fun. You should go.
I'm excited. I am going. So I bought my ticket already. Not
There
like
you
the
go.
Steve Lacy
Are
concert.
you
I
gonna
bought
give
the
this ticket up? No.
I'm not going to give this ticket up
No.
this time.
And how'd you sell that ticket?
Um,
I heard an interesting story.
so I went on Hinge and Tinder and just posted who wants a Steve Lacy concert ticket
And that
for.
worked?
It worked. Everyone's like, "Oh, are we going together?" I'm like, "No, I'm selling them to
I'm busy.
2 of them to
Yeah,
you." So,
I have
yeah.
3 dates that night, actually.
Yeah, actually, I have 3
Got
dates.
it.
I'm sorry about that. So it worked out. I
There you go.
mean, I'm here, so yeah, that goods. And I didn't make any of my money back really. And I was like, okay, I'd rather come to this. So
I agree.
exactly.
Paulina,
glad you're
I got
here.
something for you again.
You gonna
Some people are
roast me
saying
again?
no. I want you to shed light on this. A lot of people say Call Her Daddy's a red flag. What do you think?
Oh.
Because I also don't agree, but it's very cringe podcast that I have listened to a couple episodes. I don't
Have you
particularly like
listened
it.
to Alex Cooper since Sophia's left, though?
Yes,
You have. And you
Yes.
still agree with the comments?
I like Alex Cooper, but not necessarily the content. It's
Okay.
very repetitive.
Okay. Take it as you please. I don't know. I'm a big fan of her. I'm a big stan. She sheds light, and she's really brutally honest about her life and doesn't hold back. And I feel like I do the same, so whatever.
Hey, I'll take it. There you go. Take it.
Whatever.
See, I was trying to tee you up. That's a good
Thank
thing.
you.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you go.
really.
Now you're on my side.
I don't really think it's a red flag. I like the fucking podcast. I listen to it all the time. God damn. See, I'm on your side. Come on.
See, I've only
you.
listened to it once, so like honestly,
Once?
like yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just not a Call Her daddy
That's
type
okay.
of, person. But I've
Not
heard
daddy
of
gang, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
not daddy gang. Sadly,
That's
I
okay.
guess.
We
Maybe
can listen
that'll
to it
change.
together, and I'll show you.
I'll say maybe that'll change after this.
There you go.
Little
So-
roadie, like a little road trip with a
Yeah,
podcast?
a little roadie. Are you road trip, or are you more of like a, I need to take a flight type of person?
I honestly have never like really been on a road trip.
Oh, interesting.
So we'll probably have to catch a flight.
Okay. I was gonna say, is there one place you would maybe go on a road trip at all?
I've been wanting to go to Yellowstone, so
Yellowstone,
we could do
interesting.
that.
I would love to go to Yellowstone. That'd be very, very fun.
Yeah.
Honestly.
A lot of my trips are to Europe, so can't
Ooh,
really do that.
What parts of Europe? Let's hear.
Well, so I was born in Poland.
Awesome.
I moved here when I was 5.
Wow.
So I go there like every year, basically, and we go to a different country every year.
That's
so
awesome.
This year was London, or England, but London, yeah.
Do you have a favorite place besides Poland that you get to go visit in Europe?
Croatia,
Croatia, interesting.
beautiful.
See, I've never been that. I've only been to Italy, and I don't know if you really consider Iceland
Italy.
Europe at all.
I've never
but
been to Iceland. That's definitely on there.
It's amazing. I
Does
love
Iceland have bars?
Iceland does have bars, and their beers are like pretty much downtown Minneapolis price, like $10. But
Okay.
which is fine. But
Are they like dive bar vibes, or is it like
It's-
we're going out?
It was the time I was there. There was a random marathon going on in the city, and it was a going out type thing.
Okay.
And I just went with my parents, and I went by myself. My parents were just sleeping, and then I just went out by myself and had myself a great time. So it was
Okay.
very, very interesting. So I liked it a lot.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yes.
Carter, are you a big going out guy here? I mean, we know you went out in Iceland, but how about here? Like,
I mean, I would say yes. Honestly, it sounds maybe bad to say, but I went out a lot in college. But now that I'm in Maple Grove, it kind of gets hard to come down here as often.
That's a commute.
It's a little bit of a commute, but not super bad. But like honestly, if there's a chance to go out, I do go out. Lucky
you
enough,
go.
I have a lot of friends that do live down here, so we do get to take advantage of it. But not as much as I used to. I don't want to say I'm getting old at all, because I'm not old at all. But I would say that once maybe I get more in my little schedule, I'll definitely be going out a lot more.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I live in North Loop, so it's like a black hole. It's like, do you want to go out tonight?
Like yes, let's go.
Let's do it. Why not?
One of my favorite things to do though down in North Loop is go to Acme Comedy Club. Have you been there? I was just there last week.
I actually served there.
No way.
Yeah.
well, I'll be.
Were you working on Thursday at all?
No,
Okay,
I was
thank
not.
God. Okay, that was good. That was good. But no, I love going to the Acme Comedy Club.
Yeah,
and
it's a lot of fun.
it is. It's one of my favorite things. So I like having a good laugh a little
Yeah,
bit here and
I
there.
really like working there. The staff is great.
Olivia, you're into Orange Theory. Is that what I'm getting?
I do go to Orange Theory, like 5 times a week.
Wow.
That's quite a bit.
that is. Are you gonna be able to fit me in your schedule or
See,
no?
I don't know. I go at 6:45 a.m. So
Oh,
like
okay,
we got
okay,
the
okay.
rest of the day.
Okay.
I
we got
was
the rest
leaning
of
more
the day.
towards like, are you flexible? Not like
Oh.
can you fit them in your
Well-
schedule? But like, that's what I was wondering. I mean,
Orange
And-
Theory isn't a lot of like stretching, so it's more like cardio.
fair enough. So you,
So what? You're gonna run?
Yes.
You're gonna run it?
Sure.
So yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Why not?
Sure. Yes. Why not? Okay. Perfect. All right. I gotta ask my last question to you on here, but what is your love language?
Oh, okay. Probably physical touch.
See, I took the test a little bit ago, and mine is that as well. So, hey, there we go. Yes,
so having cardio is a good thing after all.
it is.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Let's
Orange
go.
Theory. Let's go. So, like, I mean, I try to get to the gym, but not as often. Is that like a red flag to you? Do I need to be some like huge buff guy for you?
No,
or
no, definitely not. But like, if I was like, let's go on a run, would you come with me?
It
It doesn't have to be far.
Okay, that's fine then. It doesn't have to be far.
No,
'Cause
no,
I'm
no,
not
not
trying
at
to
all.
like run like
No.
a half marathon.
Absolutely not.
Okay, good. Because I would definitely go on a run. But
we go.
one of my favorite things is like I like to rollerblade. Can you rollerblade?
I can actually. My dad played hockey, so I was taught
There we
how to
go.
rollerblade.
There we go.
Guys,
Perfect.
the vibes are high, but I have to end it here. You guys can go on a run.
That's it?
Yeah,
That was 10 minutes.
10 minutes goes
Oh
by
my
really fast.
gosh.
I'm telling you. You guys could go on a run with Mark. He's going on Saturday. He's 500
There we go. I'll
miles.
be there.
Sounds like you guys like to run and you like cardio.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like cardio.
Well, hey, Paulina, thanks for being up here.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut to
appreciate it.
commercial,
Nice to meet
guys.
you.
Keep the headphones on. Check in for those deals. Hands up for Paulina. Get the hands up. Let's go, baby. We are back, and I see a lot of headphones down. You guys have a neighbor that doesn't have their headphones on. They might want to listen. We have good voices, I think.
Yeah, I think we have good voices, honestly. I was
Yeah.
a band kid, so I didn't really sing much, but
What'd you play?
I played the saxophone. and
Wow.
was randomly really into jazz band, and then also did hockey. So it was a really rough time.
Dude, I could picture you like outside of a window ripping the sax and just like serenading with a saxophone. That just like sounds so sick.
Yeah, I wish I would have done that, and maybe I wouldn't have to be in this podcast because maybe someone would have came by. But
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I thought that went really well. What do you think?
I think so too. I kind of want to give a shout out because I saw my phone. My mom and dad are watching. So shout out to the parents. Let's go.
It's always nice when the parents are watching too, because it adds like a little extra level on there.
Well, it's kind of nervous too. I kind of trying to make sure my questions are like PG-13. I don't want them to send me any texts after.
No. I'm getting roasted in the comments if I don't make them fun.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Hey, one thing I do got to say, whoever was on Instagram saying, short king and, whatever, young king, buddy, you're not up here right now, so come on. Let's go.
We love that. Hey, and speaking of being up here, we need another person to come up here. We have
do need another
contestant coming up.
We do.
Her name's Sammy. You ready to bring her out?
I'm ready.
Where's Sammy's
Let's see
crew?
Sammy.
Can we get our hands up for Sammy? Let's go. Sammy's music's queuing right now. Sammy, welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
I like your earrings. Where'd you get those?
Oh, they're from
Crafty Mama Mur.
by Mare, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Aren't
where
they
they're from.
lovely?
We found out.
Everyone. Oh, sorry. Here they are.
They're
Aren't they
beautiful.
Let's
They
go,
really
let's
do
go.
look good. They do look good. That's a third-party opinion. I didn't have any clue. Sammy, it's your time to shine. Take it away.
All right. So, Carter, I hear you are a photographer.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
obviously a model over here on my
Yes.
side gig.
Yes,
So
let's
I-
go.
So I thought it could be fun to reverse the roles tonight, and maybe you could strike a few poses for me.
Ooh, yes.
Let's see it. All right. Okay. Give me a little kiss.
Dude, that smile looks insane. Yeah.
Maybe. Can I get a little?
Yes, I'll pose a nice.
Let's see it. Oh, now we're talking. Okay. Maybe a little from behind the action. Yeah.
Got to get the city in the back
Okay.
and everything too.
That's
Now
gonna be a
you
good meme.
have to get one with the whole outfit, of course, right?
I could just take one for you.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
flick
that.
it
Why
for me,
not?
flick
Why
it for
not?
me.
Yes.
Joking.
For the miss.
Let's go.
Missed opportunity,
go.
Sammy. Just you should have planted one on him right there.
I should have. Darn it.
That's okay.
Man,
I've
it's.
still got 18 to go.
I'll say it's
Whoa.
it's interesting, being on the other side of the camera. That doesn't really
Yeah.
happen often for me.
I
so
know, I
I
was
really
hoping-
appreciate that. Thank you, Sammy.
Anytime. I can see you like the poses,
Well,
working it.
Hey, I know how to pose somebody, but I don't know how to pose myself sometimes.
How would
so.
you pose me?
Oh. I like the little hip hop on that side,
Yeah,
right there,
the
little
little,
hand. Yeah, like that. And I don't know, a little nice little smile, maybe a little bit of a wink on it too. And I think, yeah, look at
Oh, a
her.
little wink. I'm like notoriously bad at winking.
Really? Do you like
Yeah.
blink when you wink? Or?
It's like a,
Oh, I mean,
the whole
lean
face
into
gets
it.
into it.
yeah, you work all the muscles for it. I love it. I love it. I
Can I
love
see
it.
yours?
I'm not really good at it too. See,
that
I'm
was
kind of.
sly.
No, I don't think it's that good. See, that's, I think I try too hard when I wink.
I'd be like, oh, that guy is like has a twitch. thing
Yeah,
going
I
on.
guess.
Sammy,
Whoa.
Sammy, we have right here. I've got a little note on you. You're the life of the party, according to some friends.
Is it from Allie
Sounds like
Moore?
that's the damn truth, right?
Bark for
go.
me, people.
Man, put that in scripture. What do you have to say about that? Are you the life of the party? Do you agree with that? I mean,
I mean, they seem to be having a good time without me. I mean, look at them.
Well, they're here for you. I mean,
This is true. I mean, I like to get up and jump around and have
there
a
you
good
go.
time.
There you go.
Yes, I did encourage my friends to bark when I came up, but they didn't do it, I don't think.
Boo,
Unless
yeah.
I missed it.
I
There
couldn't
it
hear
is.
it. There you go. There you go.
Finally, yes.
Love it. All right, so you're going to have to pick. Paulina already picked one of the first cards, so just tap it. You're not reading my questions because my handwriting's brutal, but I will ask them, so.
Okay. This one for sure.
Okay. Let's see what the first question is.
I'm so excited.
Okay. I was hoping it was a different one because it sounds like the party.
Okay, well,
maybe
that
I'll
one
maybe
then.
I'll switch it up. Maybe I'll switch it up here. Okay.
I chose that one.
Yes, there you go. Okay. So you and I are on a road trip here.
Okay. And like here as in
Or,
Minnesota?
No, this is a road trip. We're going on a road trip, and
Oh,
you hand
on a
me
road
you
trip.
hand me your phone. You're like, okay, hit shuffle on the Spotify. What song do you not want to come up?
Oh, that's on my playlist?
Yeah, maybe not on your playlist, but just in general, if you
Oh.
hit shuffle.
You hit shuffle on my playlist. What song don't I want to hear? So the one on my playlist, if you're just like in my like songs and you hit play, the one I always skip, Play It Again by Luke Bryan. Heard it far too many times.
She's a country girl. She likes her country music.
Big country music over here. But that one, far overplayed in my head.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was expecting something like crazy. Like, I mean,
I'm sorry.
no, I mean, mine is,
Mambo
My
number
bad.
5.
yeah, Mama Number
Oh,
5.
that is my all-time favorite song. My family's
Fucking
listening
nailed
on
it.
Twitch. That's like the fam song right now.
yeah.
Mambo number 5.
So she is the life of the party. She is the life
Yeah,
of the party.
that
That
adds
proves.
up.
That proves.
Carter, what's
Okay.
your skip? Yeah.
I mean, not really a skip, but like kind of embarrassing. I mean, I was kind of on TikTok and they had the song called "On Top of Spaghetti" by Sesame Street, and if that came on, I would sing it, but like I would feel kind of embarrassed if you heard me kind of singing that
So
song.
could you give us like the chorus right now?
On top of spaghetti, all covered in cheese. That's all I kind of got.
I lost my poor meatball
Meatball.
till somebody sneezed.
She knows it more than me. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying I had it on there and I hit shuffle on my playlist the other day and it came on and I was like at work, I was like, I'm kind of jamming to this, but like I don't know if I want a coworker to come up and ask what I'm listening to right now.
Yeah. Do your coworkers do that a lot?
No, they don't. But like there could be a time where I'm kind of jamming. I'm like, what are you listening to? I'm like, On Top of Spaghetti, man.
You're like,
yeah, I'd be kind of nervous for it. So yeah, no, I do like the Sesame Street. I grew up on that. So
good shit.
are you growing up, were you like a Nickelodeon or like a Disney kid, or were you kind of like edgy like a Cartoon Network kid? And
Well, I wasn't allowed to watch Cartoon Network.
I don't
I
blame
miss
you.
out on so many like fun jokes now these days. I feel like because of it. But big Nick and Disney girl over here, big fan. My friends and I, again, 10 single girls over there. I don't know, they're really hot. But anywho, shout out to the crowd. We were just talking about how we're gonna be the like fucked up Disney princesses for Halloween. Like, I forget what it was, like Snow White's on, or she's like a child molester because like the dwarves.
Yes,
And then you
okay.
have, like,
Although the doors are really old.
Snow White's on, or wait, not Snow White. Sleeping Beauty. She's on whatever makes you sleep kind of drugs.
Sleeping pills or something.
Yes, them's the ones.
Yes, no, that's pretty interesting. I haven't thought of my Halloween costume yet.
No?
No, I mean, my best one that I thought I had when I was younger, my mom works for General Mills, which is really cool, so shout out General Mills. Yeah. Well,
Cheerios.
Cheerios, exactly. And so speaking of cereal and Jeffrey Dahmer, I know it's just a bad theme,
Jeez.
but my mom got me a bunch of like mini boxes, taped me, put knives, and I was a serial killer for Halloween.
Oh.
And that kind of hit when I was like 10, and I don't know if that'd be good to do nowadays because I don't want anybody to be getting the wrong thoughts. So
I mean,
It's like a pun now, like dad joke Halloween costumes are kind of in a little bit. I mean,
it's like serial
maybe.
killers are in
I
now.
don't know.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are. Girls love serial killer documentaries, shows.
Yeah,
I mean,
they do.
everyone-
Maybe
every
you should
girl
try
I
it
know
again
watches
this year.
Could
Could be kind of hot.
Yeah, I guess. I heard
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer is kind of
Fucking do it.
banned out here these days. I don't want to show up to the bar dressed up as that or anything like
No?
that. No. Speaking of dad jokes, do you have any good dad jokes?
He was
No,
talking.
I'm talking to you.
Your
Oh,
voices
sorry.
sound similar.
Sorry.
Do I have any good dad jokes? Okay, you can't judge me, but this was like my go-to joke forever. I was super into like anti-jokes.
Yeah.
So, are you familiar? with the variety.
The anti-joke?
Anti-jokes.
I don't know.
So they're funny because they're not funny. But
What? Is this one of the dad jokes?
so yeah. What did the lawyer say to the other lawyer?
I have no idea.
We're both lawyers.
We're both lawyers.
Son of a bitch.
Good one, eh?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that one. That would definitely be considered a dad joke.
That about blew my
No.
shoes off. That was so funny. They're tied tight.
Very
So
tough.
you, what's your go-to joke?
What has 186 teeth and holds back a monster?
I don't know, a shark?
My zipper. Sorry.
Shark?
Sorry, mom and dad. Sorry.
We did not like that one out here.
I don't know if
Wow.
that's even, is that a dad joke? That's got to be a dad joke.
Okay, well then I have a question for you based off of that.
Oh my
Anna,
god.
this one's for you.
Oh my.
Okay. If you could, would you rather take an inch off of your height and put it on your dick, or take an inch off your dick and put it on your height?
Definitely,
Which would you do?
definitely off the dick. I was already getting roasted for me for
Oh.
5'8", so I guess 5'9's better than 5'8". I guess whoever that, come
Is
on.
there a difference?
You tell me.
Sounds like there is.
Yeah, it sounds like, yeah,
difference.
it's-
Okay. I mean, us 5'10" girls, we don't know.
Hey, you're on a podcast right now with the 5'8" guys, so you chose to be on here.
Yes, I did. I could.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Sammy, you work at Ameriprise, right?
I do.
Sounds
Finance,
like-
baby.
I know you know what that is,
go.
Carter.
Let's
go.
That's cool. Well, you guys have that in common right off the rip.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. That's great. We can talk about finance all
Okay,
the time.
let's talk about it. What are your
Another
thoughts
fucking
on
time,
finance?
please.
Yeah, what do you think about the markets right now? It's crazy.
Oh my god, it's wild. I actually followed it 0. I wish I followed it more.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Are you like good at that?
I mean, I got hired for it. If any of my coworkers are listening, whether that's right now or tomorrow, am I good at it? Okay, hopefully I am.
I could
Hopefully
see
I
you
am.
guys hooking up to the opening bell to the stock exchange. I don't know if anybody else is
that would
getting
be
that.
hot.
I think that would be very
Ding,
hot.
ding,
That would,
ding.
that would
Let's
be-
go.
Is that a red flag if we consider that hot? No, not at
No
all.
red flags in the building.
No red
None.
flags. No red flags in the
None.
building. All right. Speaking of, buildings, you and I,
Buildings, yes.
10 years from now, we're building our dream house. Maybe buying
Right.
our dream house.
Make it quick. You
How many
got
babies do you have
limited
with it?
time.
shit.
Probably like 2 or 3 together.
Okay.
But anyways, at that time they're probably a little bit younger. We remember finance. You gotta
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
But what is one thing you need to have in that dream house?
Ooh. A swimming pool in a forest.
Swimming pool in the forest
Yeah.
or and the forest?
And
And the forest. Okay.
swimming pool's not
We
in
leave
the
it at
forest.
ambiguity.
Yes.
Guys,
Yes,
that's time.
I love it. I love it.
That's time. Second date, we'll find out the rest of that dream house. Sammy, thanks for being up. Can we get up for Sammy, guys? Guys, we're gonna cut to a commercial.
All I wanna do is drink beer for breakfast.
I
feel
mean,
like a
these.
what do you even call it? Third wheel? It's been so long since I've been a third wheel.
I mean, it's
like I've done it
you're
twice.
you're a good third wheel. I consider myself. A lot of my friends are in relationships, and I consider myself a good third wheel where I get to look at a beer.
Now that's a third
That
wheel.
that was not a third wheel. That was a
Thanks,
that was
Andrew.
that was a great gesture right there.
That was a great gesture.
Yeah, no, I mean it's tough right now. I mean, the first and second queen, they're just absolutely amazing women, and I'm just very lucky to be out here, and I just I don't know what to expect. I don't know, the third's gonna come here, and my mom and dad are watching. I'm just waiting, to get home, and just all these questions start getting blown up to me, or my phone's probably blowing up. So we'll
yeah,
see
you
how
gotta
it
mute
goes.
that because it'll be just buzzing.
Yeah, I know exactly. So I'm a little nervous for my coworkers to listen to this and see what they got to say tomorrow. But I'm ready for the heat. So
The
I'm
office
excited.
chirps are always the best part.
That's what I'm saying is-
Office chirps are always the best
Especially
part.
being the young, single guy in the office. They told me I'm the, the exciting part of their day to hear about this. So probably shouldn't have let them know I was going on the podcast, but now I got everybody probably tuning in. So good for you guys.
Yeah. Well, hey, there we go. And speaking of, let's bring up our third date. We have Olivia coming
There
up.
we
Let's
go.
cue her music. Where's Olivia's crew? Bring it up. Come on, give it up for Olivia. Let's go. quick, honestly.
I give props to my friend group over there.
Did you
They were-
relay that question to him? Yeah, where's Olivia's friend group at? Come on.
Yes.
There they are. So they're
Nice.
deep. They're deep. Olivia, the stage is yours. Take it away.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Carter, you're a finance bro.
I guess, yes, a finance. Yes, a finance.
So you're
bro.
in the business world.
Yes, I am.
Why haven't you updated your LinkedIn?
I did do an update.
It says you're a junior in college still.
I did notice
Come
that.
on.
I was like, we have a youngin'.
You know, I had to keep the young king energy going. I don't know. I didn't know that, so thank you. That's probably why no one wants to talk to me at work. They probably still think I'm in college or something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
wanted to send you a connection. You know, I'm trying to get 500 plus. That's my goal before graduation. But I mean, I saw yours and it says you're a junior still. What's up with that?
You know, first off, I kind of like that you stalked my LinkedIn, which is honestly, it's kind of sexy. I
There's
guess you're
one
stalking in the
profile
business
view.
world. Wow.
One profile view.
Yeah,
plus
I was
one
gonna
on the
say
link.
I probably need an updated headshot. You know, I look a little bit younger, which is probably a little bit of the fault working in the finance industry because a lot of those guys have a lot of gray hair, but I don't have any gray hair. But I really appreciate you, you know, letting me know that. So, but yeah, you know, usually my coworkers ask me if I'm 21 or not yet, and I'm like, well, I mean, I'm working here. I graduated. So it's probably because I didn't update my LinkedIn, honestly.
Exactly.
Olivia,
No,
you
that's
made a
great.
nod. You're still in school, right?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm a senior at St. Thomas this year.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
What are
been
you
fun.
studying then?
Marketing management.
Very nice.
So I used to be an accounting major.
And you're like, no.
Not for me. So don't really know how your finance. Props to you. Not for me.
I'm in the fun
Mm-mm.
side of finance. I get to crunch a little bit of numbers, but I get to talk to people, which is the fun side in my
you
opinion.
go.
So I'm a finance bro-ish, I like to say.
Olivia, if
So-
you would have said anything but anything in the business school, you would have been X'd, from what I'm hearing. You would have been X'd.
Wow.
That's good. That's good.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry to say that you have the last card,
All good. No worries.
but I promise I have some good questions.
Okay.
And, you know, this kind of goes back to the career you're talking about, but
Yes.
if money was not a thing or wasn't a problem, what job would you want?
If money was not an issue, I think from a very young age, I've always wanted to be a marine biologist.
Interesting.
I don't know. I grew up swimming too, so I just love being in the water, and I just think like, okay, little scared if like you're going through the ocean and there's like the puddles of like the darker areas.
Like,
Puddles is not the right
Are you talking
word.
about like Nemo, like don't go touch the butt in the deep end, or?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Like deep water, open water kind of scares me
I
a
don't fuck
little
with deep
bit,
water. I
but
know what you mean.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, but marine biologist, that's always been a fun career, but sadly things changed.
Yeah, things change. You started out as accounting, and you know. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I actually switched spring of junior year too, so that was tough.
It's still
not
tough.
fun.
Carter, what about you? What are you doing if money's not a problem?
I mean, honestly, kind of interesting, but I honestly like want to go back to school. Maybe not go back to school, but I would love to be a teacher or a professor.
Oh.
I don't know, I just had a lot of good, you know, teachers and professors growing up,
Yeah.
and
What subject?
finance.
Gross.
No, specifically like financial literacy and
Okay,
planning.
no, I get that. I,
mean,
did that in high school. I
yeah.
taught like little kindergartners and
Ex-
like elementary schools about financial literacy.
Exactly, and like
Yeah.
that's like one of my big passions is like, you
There you
know,
go.
teaching the younger generation how to, you know, make money, I guess. But yes, do you have a favorite, you know, sea animal? Because like, you know, you said marine biologist.
Manatees.
Manatees.
They're sea cows.
They're sea cows.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like how cows are kind of just there, manatees are also just
Just there as well too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, fuck the ocean for 1 second. Carter, have you ever lied to your mom?
Yeah, I definitely lied to my mom. Probably.
There's 3 cameras here that
Yeah,
just
I-
caught that, and she's
I mean, I
listening.
don't know. I mean, not trying to sound bad, but like, who hasn't lied to their
Right.
parents just a little
I
bit?
haven't, dude. What are you
pro-
talking about?
I mean, you probably wouldn't be here if you haven't lied to your parents. You know, you'd probably be stuck at home, you know, not drinking beer on a Tuesday night or out at a bar. To be honest, you're asking what I lied to my mom for?
No, I was hoping you would just roll off it with something.
Oh,
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Olivia, what do you think of that? Is that bad? I mean,
To
did you
lie-
lie to your mom too?
sometimes.
You guys are terrible.
Well, I was
I
gonna
had-
say.
I love my mom, and I've never lied to her.
I had strict parents growing up. I had to lie.
Fair.
Well, my parents were chill, and I lied to my mom that I didn't sneak out of the house, but then I realized it was snowing, and then they saw my footprints, so like, didn't really go well. So
I
mean,
also got caught the same way.
yeah,
with
like the
footsteps
yeah
in
the
snow,
footprints.
yeah.
I'm like, man, Minnesota, why do you have to snow like that?
Exactly.
Yeah, I wasn't smart enough to go back and like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter at that
Okay.
point.
Olivia,
I'm still here.
I've got a note here. You're a foodie. If you had to
am.
rate your top category of food, what's your top category of food? And I want no explanation.
Like cuisine? What
Like
category?
American, Mexican, Chinese.
Vietnamese.
Beautiful. Carter, you.
Honestly, I was about to say my little hype thing that I've been eating a lot now is Vietnamese, specifically pho. I've been trying to find the best pho
Oh.
in all of like
Okay.
Minnesota because I went to school in Eau Claire and they had this best pho and they had Pho Friday and I would go there all the time every single Friday and it was like $5-6 and I would eat it for like the whole weekend. So
Well, my family does own a restaurant in Minneapolis, and we do have pho. So, free food. I could set up a date for us.
that
you know.
that would be a great date.
Dude, I am the fucking matchmaker. I didn't
Right
even know
there.
that.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I was
drafted that up.
I was gonna say my pho love. I even from a coworker's suggestion, I even joined a Facebook page for finding the best pho, and I get a lot of updates on there. Just don't really take advantage of the updates, so where to go. So it's kind of like a rating scale. It's kind of interesting.
Olivia, what led you to be here tonight? Why are you on this? How? Why?
I mean, senior year, why not do something fun? I know I know a few people on the Date Night podcast crew.
So this is more of a fun thing than you versus finding love, or like?
No, I didn't say that. I did not.
That's
say
what I'm
that.
picking up. I mean,
No.
I mean, you said it. I didn't say it.
Hey, but it's cuffing season though. I need to get ready for that.
Fair enough.
What am I a practice to you? Am I practice to you? Is that what you're trying to say?
Okay, you guys are like setting me
I was
up.
kidding.
Come
I was
on.
kidding. I was kidding. That was kind of a setup on my end. All right, I have another question. So, this is kind of a couple questions in one. So, what's your favorite drink to get at the bar? But more so, what is your favorite like hangover or drunk food?
I feel like that's probably not a good question to ask me because whenever I drink, I get like Asian.
Get the flush.
Yes, to the max. So like I was offered drinks tonight, took like one sip, and immediately was just like tomato red. So, I mean, also very college of me, but like go-to drink when I'm going out is a Dirty Shirley.
A Dirty Shirley.
Very basic.
Okay. I can't blame
But
you.
it's cheap too. So like
It
college
is.
budget. And then I don't get hungover. I don't think I've ever gotten hungover.
But like, how about when you're like, so do you
That's
get
gotta
drunk?
be fake,
so you
right?
don't get drunk then if you don't get hungover.
Okay, I do, but it's always either like very little or okay, don't make fun of me for this, but like my 21st birthday, 2 shots and I threw up.
Oh,
so
for
like
fuck's sake.
It's okay. It's okay. But so you're sober cab then for me.
yeah,
and-
so I'm like
oh,
the
that's good.
mom. But, sure, yeah.
But so okay, what is your drunk food? Sorry, I had to put in quotations.
After one shot, what do you eat?
Yeah. What are you after one shot? What is your go-to?
In the morning, oh, I would say like
I'm eating whatever the fuck's in the fridge. So like, what are you eating? Like, I mean, can't be.
I like ramen in the morning for
There
some
you go.
reason.
That's really good, guys.
Yeah.
Give it up
Like
for
a good
Olivia.
soup.
Ramen.
Yeah.
That's
A
a
good
good
soup.
food.
I mean, that kind of butchers my other question because I was gonna ask like Bloody Mary or mimosa, but it doesn't.
Mimosa.
Oh, okay.
A mimosa's an immediate blackout here, Carter.
That's what I'm saying.
2 shots in that guy and we're done. We're puking.
See, I consider myself a Bloody Mary connoisseur, even though I do like
Oh,
mimosas.
That's just like tomato juice though.
I mean, with vodka, but like, I like to go find the places that like give you the meal on top of it.
Okay.
Like the
There you go.
burger and the cheese curd. I went to school in
Okay.
Wisconsin, so like cheese curds and stuff like
Hey,
that.
I like
so-
cheese too. Go Paco.
No. Wow, there's way too much cheering for that. I went to school. I didn't grow up there.
Hey, I mean, kind of conflict. I work for the Vikings right now, so like little.
Oh my gosh, you better not send this to your coworkers. You could lose your
Exactly.
job. You could lose your job.
I know, kind of nervous. Please don't fire me. I want to keep my job, Vikings. Please.
So do you get like free tickets for the Vikings
Ooh.
or?
I'm not that important.
Oh,
Definitely not
that
important.
yet. I got an interesting question. I was driving to I was driving to work and I was driving down here and I just kind of get annoyed at people that drive the speed limit. Do you drive the speed limit or do you drive like under the speed limit or what are you?
Definitely go over. I grew up with parents even teaching me at 15, 16, being like, oh, you can go at least 5 over. Like, go
But-
like minimum 5 over.
But like, what is your max? Like, I mean, like, what is that sweet spot of not getting pulled over, but like,
Oh.
not annoying somebody and also like, get out of the way, grandma.
8 over.
I feel like that's good. Because I've gone pulled over going like 9 or 10 over, and I've gotten like a $200 ticket for it. So
Were you driving on the highway, or were you driving on like a 30-mile-per-hour school
25
zone?
mile school zone.
School zone, you know, going 9 over.
Okay,
Mode 3
not,
kids.
not that dangerous. It was one of those awkward kind of side roads where it's like the 45, 50
Ooh,
range.
yeah.
Where it was like no one's there. It was at night. I don't know. I was just by myself. I wanted to get ice cream.
And they gave you a ticket too?
Yeah, they were kind of mean.
Was that your first time getting pulled over?
Yeah, I started crying.
They gave you a ticket on your first time too?
Yeah.
It's probably because of the tears.
Yeah. So I didn't get ice cream that night.
That's sad. That's super
No.
sad. That's like one thing. I mean, I don't know if that's like a fun fact. I've never been pulled over in my entire life.
Lucky.
I know.
I'm-
I've been
I'm
very
jealous.
lucky. I've been very lucky for it. So,
Being lucky is a green flag, in my opinion.
is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess, you know, if I were to ask your friends and, you know, what would they say is your red flag?
Oh, my red.
Make it a good
flag?
one because it's the last thing you'll say up here.
Oh
Ever.
shoot. My red flag. That you put so much pressure on me. I don't like this.
That's what I'm supposed to do, babe.
Sorry, we're just asking hard-hitting questions.
My red flag. I mean, I've been told that like I don't show like many emotions or like I'm very hard to read like emotionally. Like I'm very like upbeat and positive no matter like what situation. Like coach could be yelling at us or some professor could be yelling at us, could be the worst thing ever, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, like
Just smiling at it.
yeah.
Well, hopefully Carter gets a good read on you here as we hop you off the stage. We have a decision coming up after this, so we are going to end this here. Guys, we have a commercial coming up. Keep your headphones on. Remember, there's a good deal coming up after this. See you in a little bit. Thank you, Olivia. Love you.
I love you, I love Olivia.
Do you guys see this picture here? King Moose.
King Moose, not Short King anymore. Or Young King. King Moose. Thank you.
Short King no more. I was getting a little bit of
Well,
Twitch-
maybe I am still Short King, but
Yeah, it's unfortunate that doesn't change, but I was getting a little feedback in the chat, and they were lighting you up for the height. I was trying to stand up, but like the dates were going so well. I thought I felt like literally a third wheel the whole time.
hey, like I said, you're a good third wheel.
Hey,
Appreciate it. I
it's
appreciate
fun.
it.
Carter, we have 3 lovely ladies in front of us. Guys, thanks for being here. Really, can you guys give it up for our contestants tonight? Really. It's unreal the amount of love everyone gets. I mean, whether it goes good or bad, depending on what people think. I mean, I've gotten feedback just as I mumbled around the crowd and seeing how many people showed up. I mean, it's unbelievable that we have this support here. So, Carter, I think I'm going to turn the floor over to you. I've done enough talking tonight. I think we have a decision to be made. I think everyone wants to know who we're picking, right? Right?
I love the energy. You know, I have to say, all 3 of you queens, just absolute beauties. You guys are awesome out there, and you know, I had a great experience up here. And you know, Paulina, you were great, and you know, you said I remind you of your ex, which I don't want to be your ex. And
I never said that.
Okay, all right, never mind.
Just saying.
That's true. Okay. Sammy,
I got
she, you know, brought the camera up there, something a little bit different.
You want another photo?
We might have to get another
You
photo.
want another photo?
Yeah, we might need
Here,
another
you see
photo.
a
here.
smile.
Oh fuck. Okay, got it.
Oh, we're
Wait.
going to do something fun. That's okay.
Olivia,
We'll get
you
another
were
one.
great. You and I just vibe very well together, and you know, I just love that. You know, we both love the same food as well too. But you know, I think my final decision, I'm gonna have to go with number 2, Sammy. You know, we still got a couple photos. We still got a couple photos to finish on that camera, and
Oh, shit.
you know, we had some photos finished on the camera, and I've never been on a date with a girl taller than me, so. You know, it's Short King season, so we gotta do it. Let's go.
City boys are up.
Yeah, City Boys are up.
So I'm actually 6'5". I don't know if you saw me standing or not.
Oh, hey, you know, I play a lot of sand volleyball, and I think we could use you for the team,
Okay,
honestly.
let's do it.
Yeah,
I could dunk.
She could dunk.
That's volleyball, right?
Yeah, I think. Just kidding.
Sounds like we should let this one go like outside of here. I mean, like you guys need to get going.
Yeah, I
don't know.
guess. I mean, the car's already started. We could be going right now.
Watch us ticking.
Push to start. Guys, thank you for being here. Honestly, what a great episode, huh? Give it up for everyone up here, huh? Thanks to our lovely ladies, King Carter and his character here. Guys, we had that donation going around with the Venmo. We are under, I think it's $100 until our goal. Let's finish that off before the night, huh? Yeah. Let's be on the lookout, too. We're going to be posting all about it on our story for Mark's run, so tune into that, see what you guys think. And Carter, thanks for being here. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Holy shit, there's so many of you. Look how many people are out there. Holy shit. Do we have something to say over here?
Oh, I just said yeehaw.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
There you
Yeah.
go. I thought we'd all be like a little
Yeehaw. Heard that one a time or two. Congrats. Well, guys, we're going to sign off. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be back here tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week. Shit.
Yeah.
Should we do tomorrow? Why not?
Yeah, let's go.
Why not?
Next Tuesday, 7 o'clock, Gray's. Thanks to Avocados for the sponsor. Thanks for Gray's for letting us be here. Thanks for the guys for having a show. Guys, thanks for coming. We'll see you next week.
Yes.